Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have got my work cut out for me today. This is the week that I bring out all of the bins, I do all of the seasonal switch out, and I'm going to do a major purge of our house. So we're gonna go through that. I probably won't show you guys so much of like the seasonal switch out just because there's so many kids' clothes. I've already started getting into sorting through all of the shoes. Does everybody else out there have a giant pile of strays every single time that their kids do like a shoe switch out? Let me know if you think that this is because we have too many shoes, or is it wise to keep a good amount of shoes because they do wind up losing so many? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Anyways, I've been going through shoes and a lot of Ivy's clothes lately, and I did want to show y'all something that I just finally brought in from the house. Don't mind the disaster, but it is this beautiful piece of furniture right here. Now listen, everybody. Don't judge my house. Don't judge any part of it because it's all a total disaster right now. So hopefully that can encourage some of you, but listen, just because we're not great at things, or, you know, because momming is like hard or whatever, it doesn't mean that we're not gonna do our best and we're not gonna try to be better. So that's the reason why I'm going through all of this. We're having a garage sale this weekend. Let's try to get rid of so much stuff to have a simple life that's easy to manage. So, okay, back to this piece right here. There were a few pieces that we inherited from my grandma when she decided to pass along all of her possessions outside of what she has in her little apartment. And this was in her bedroom. And you guys, this piece is really special, not just because it belonged to my grandma, but because we have, and again, I've got like books that we're donating and stuff on here, but we have this piece that came from my mother's grandparents. And so if you guys didn't notice, this little piece right here perfectly matches this one. So I was excited. I recently got all of our, I know we don't need any receiving blankets right now, but you know, should the time come, I got all of these receiving blankets into this little basket here. And then I just finally, I was just talking to a friend about this recently, that I think that I've given up washing poop out of underwear. We are heavy into the potty training season, and y'all, it's literally a mess. And I have washed so much, you know what, out of so many undies. I've just decided that some of ours are so used. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna start throwing these, and then I'm gonna go buy her a bunch of fresh new undies. I bought some new socks too, because y'all, after 3 kids, socks get horrible. And you guys are probably laughing at me. You're probably like, why do you keep socks through 3 kids? And you know what? Because I can. Anyway, I'm just so excited to finally have everything all organized. I've got a few little diapers in here just for those, you know, emergency public situations. But I've been working on this room for the past couple days, going through our bookshelf. Anyway, so now I am tackling this area here. I am starting to bring in bins of the kids' cold weather clothes. We are in that weird season where, as you can see, I'm wearing like a tank top today because it's so hot. But then we'll have other days where it's like freezing cold in the morning. So we have to have that overlap. So I'm gonna be doing those. And then I will bring you on into our closet. So I'm gonna be purging a ton of clothes, and it makes me so sad, but you guys, we're getting to the point where it's just getting real dense in here, and I just want it to be light and easy and really have a wardrobe, not just of things that I love, but things that I wear often. And so we're gonna try to be really intentional about that. I asked Josh to go through his, we'll see if he does. But if he doesn't, that's okay. And then this weekend, we're gonna be having a little garage sale, so I can bring y'all to that as well. But you guys, let's just get some homemaking done. Let's do some responsible work over here. I didn't do my hair. It's looking a little bit crazy, but you know what? Who has the time? Okay, so I just finally got all of our shoes organized and put away. I decided to donate all of these just because for each size, I'm really just trying to keep a minimal amount. I think that part of my problem is that I have kept so many over the years and it just becomes really overwhelming. So if we keep a small amount, then maybe it'll feel less daunting to do this each month. And I guess that if we really need a pair of shoes, we can just purchase one instead of having a million and then tons of loaners all over the place. So I'm gonna take these downstairs. I'll show you how I store them. Okay, and this is how we manage our shoes down here in this dark and scary basement. But my sister helped me with this last year when I was literally having like a nervous breakdown. So thank you so much to Kayla for helping me. But we've just got little baby shoes right here, baby summer, and then we start at 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, 9 and 10, 11 and 12, 13, 1s, 2s and 3s, and then whatever is left after that. So this is our current storage situation. I don't know if this is the best way of doing it. I've heard about people keeping their kids' stuff in their actual bins, but we have this trouble of our kids their feet grow at different rates. Like Ruby's feet are growing way faster than Rosie's ever did. So they're actually almost in the same size right now. So this is how we organize all of the rest of our clothes. We always do things by warm weather and cold weather. So we just go 0 to 6, 6 to 12, 12 to 18, 18 to 24, and then 2T warm, cold, 3T warm, cold, 4T warm, cold, 5T warm and cold, which those are out because we're going to be bringing those into the girls' room. 6 warm, 6 cold, 7 warm, 7 cold. Obviously those are also out because we're switching those right now. And then 8 and everything above is just up there. But you guys, like soon enough, we're going to be having older than an 8-year-old. And so with 3 girls, we really have to learn to manage all of the inventory because otherwise it just gets out of hand. Like I would have to be buying clothes all of the time in order to fit our kids. And it's funny because a lot of people talk about how expensive kids are. And yes, they're expensive, but I don't feel like it's that bad when you do take these steps towards trying to like reuse your kids' clothes. And maybe we reuse ours almost to a fault, but we have saved so much money by doing it this way. And yes, it's a hassle every single year, but oh my gosh, this has blessed our family so much. The people who built these shelves also, God bless you. We didn't have shelves in our old house in the basement, and this has been a game changer. Okay, so now that I got all of the shoes put away, I am going to tackle all of this laundry. You guys, I swear, if y'all ever feel like you're alone and you're the only one that is drowning in mountains and mountains of laundry, you are not alone. And honestly, this is probably going to take the next few hours of my day. And so until the girls get home, I'm just going to put on a TV show and I'm going to try to tackle this and just try to sort and weed out pieces that I don't feel like we need kind of as I go. Okay, everybody, so I thumbed through my closet and I was able to find some pieces that I am willing to part with, and it's actually a pretty significant chunk of my closet. So I figured I would show you a few of these and just kind of let y'all know why I'm deciding to let them go. It's hard when it gets to this point when I'm like, man, I really enjoy everything in my closet, but I need to live a more simple life. So let me show you what I picked out. Okay, so I actually really think this piece is cute. My kids got it for me because I always wear my like medicine woman shawl that I talk about all the time, and I do think it's so beautiful. But the truth is that I still wind up reaching for the same like medicine woman shawl that I wear every single morning as I read my coffee, and that you guys have seen many times on this channel. Y'all know the medicine woman shawl. And so because I have not wound up reaching for this one, I am going to let it go. Oh my oh my gosh, a full-on spider. I thought it was a fake spider. It's not. It's a real spider that just fell out of this. And I don't even know if it's dead. I think it's alive. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I thought this was like one of those Halloween. Is it dead? I can't. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell. Okay, we've got to kill it. We've got to kill it. Oh, I hate doing this kind of stuff. I like need Josh for this. Oh, it's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's on my shoe. Okay, well, at least now it's alive in our room for when we're sleeping tonight. Okay, well, now that the spider is no longer in this shirt, I will try it on. Let's pray that there's not another one in here. Okay, so I literally have like the heebie-jeebies. My mom got me this. It's like actually a hand-me-down. It was hers. It's like this long shawl thing. And even though it is really cute, I like the color of it and everything. Again, there are just others that I wind up reaching for before. God, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm like freaked out over this spider. That thing was enormous. You saw it. I thought it was one of those ring spiders. Oh my gosh. Anyway, okay, this one's gotta go. Oh no, somebody's not very happy. Do you wanna say hi? No. Who's that baby? Yeah. Okay, y'all, we'll see how much of this I'm gonna get done. I literally have to leave in like 15 minutes. So we're gonna film what we can film, and what we don't, right? Yeah. Motherhood. You wanna snuggle with me?
Yeah.
To all of you that are new to my channel, I try to keep it as real as I can over here and try to be as good of a mom as I can while trying to do my YouTube channel. And sometimes the two, they don't mix. They just don't mix. And we have to go take all this stuff to the garage sale because we're starting in like 5 seconds. Next is this Madewell V-neck sweater. This is so cute. I almost hate trying these things on before I go to sell them because I just like them so much. But I just did not find myself reaching for this year. It is very warm, and as cold as it gets in Nebraska, it's not that cold, right? And so indoors, I'm like very toasty. And so we're gonna part with this guy. Okay, I thought that this one was really cute. It's cropped. And now I'm like starting to second guess it. But basically it's so small here that I feel like I'm either gonna reveal something up top, not that there is anything to reveal, or I'm gonna start revealing like tummy stuff, you know? And so I'm 35, y'all. I don't need to be, I don't need to be running these risks, taking these gambles, all right? Let's try to be responsible here. This one's gotta go. Okay, and I'm really sad to see this one go. It literally fits so cute. As you guys can see, the sleeves are a little bit short, which usually I roll them up, so it's not that big of a deal. But the reason why it looks so good is because it's kind of tight. This looks great, like tucked into some jeans or a skirt or something like that. But apparently my shoulders are massive because I can feel it every time I move. That you guys can see it here. It gets so tight on my arms. So we're gonna let this one go too. Okay, so I don't really know why this is in the pile. Did Josh put this in the pile? Is this his? I don't know, maybe he did, and if he did, I'm totally stealing this. This is going back into the yes pile. Okay, so I hate making these decisions. Look at this, it really is cute. But I don't know, I think that the length of it, it's a little bit dated. I would rather it be slightly cropped, I think. And as far as like these like bulky knit sweaters, I love this one because it's 100% cotton, but they take up so much closet space. And so I really only have this space in my closet because y'all saw it, it's not that huge, to keep just my very, very favorite ones. And so I think I'm gonna let this one go. All right, and same with this one. I was so excited to find this one last year, but there was multiple times that I tried it on and I would walk around the house and then I would decide to change into something else. And so if I have something like that, again, that is bulky like this, let's get rid of it. So I'm probably gonna regret this one, but I love the way that this one looks on me, but the color is a little bit bright for my taste. I know that a lot of you guys are really gonna love it. But what I don't love is that it's super tight on my arms, and I feel like as much as I like the shape of it and how it looks and whatnot, whenever I wear it all day, all I can think about is how like it's driving me crazy. And so we don't want that either. Before I even try this one on, I remember when I got this from Goodwill Outlet, what, like 2 years ago, maybe, when I first started my channel. I was so excited. I wore it in a couple of videos. It was so cute, but it is made of polyester. And y'all, me and polyester, we're not friends, y'all, we're not friends. Okay, everybody, this one has been on the line for years. I love the texture of it, and I think that it's also 100% cotton. I love the little like speckle in it. It is so cute, but the length is awkward. Like whenever I tuck it into things, it's like it gets so bunchy underneath here. And honestly, I've thought for years that I would just take it up and crop it so that I really like it. I Actually, I don't know if it would be good cropped at the same length as my arms, but maybe I'd have to crop it like even more, which kind of risks the stomach thing. But I just haven't done it, and I just don't know if I will find the time to do it. So I can't keep this thing around year after year thinking that I might do something with it, when in reality, I just need to let it go. So I had some more that I was going to show y'all too, but we've got to get out the door. This has been a crazy week. I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off, and we've got to move all this stuff. We have been clearing out bags and bags and bags from our house. It's going to feel so nice to finally get this all out of here. Okay, so we are on day 2 of our garage sale. I didn't get any footage yesterday just because it was so crazy. I was late getting here, and apparently like the entire city of Omaha was here before I got here. But I am selling like all of my vintage stuff for like $1 a piece. And then look at this. This is day 2, and this is still how much stuff we have. And I'm not kidding you. We've sold like 2/3 of all of the stuff that was in this garage, but there's all kinds of like baby jackets, and the women's clothes is like crazy. This is all women's clothes. So we do this with, there's currently 5 girls who have put their stuff into this garage sale, and it's so much fun. Every year we get to like just chat and hang out. We've got all kinds of like little home goods and stuff over here. So it's just this madness. There's so many people, there's money flying everywhere. And yeah, I'm just gonna spend time with friends and have a great time, and I'll show you guys what I picked up after I get home. Okay, everybody, we are done. The garage sale is done. I'm telling y'all, this is such a blast every year, but man, it is a ton of work, especially when you think about the actual money that we make. It's very little in comparison to all of the hours, all of the work that goes into it. But I really appreciate this time of year because it really forces me to evaluate the items in my home, really decide what is the most valuable to me and what is cluttering up my life. I'm sure y'all watch all the stuff on minimalism and how so much of the daunting tasks come from having too much stuff. And so I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've actually kind of brought my thrifting videos down a little bit just because we did fill out our home, and I feel like we're at a comfortable place right now. And so I'm only wanting to take in items that I especially love. In the meantime, I'm trying to clear out all of the extra stuff. So before I do go into the items that I did bring home from the garage sale, I want to tell y'all how good I did, okay? In addition to loading up, gosh, I don't even know, probably 5 or 6 bins of clothing, as well as multiple bins of home goods, I also got rid of, I'm not exaggerating if I say it was probably 7 bags of trash that I found throughout our house, whether it was clothes with stains or broken toys or, you know, odds and ends. Plus, I don't know if y'all's children do this, but my kids tend to keep every single teeny tiny scrap of paper and itty bitty thing that they've ever accumulated in their entire life, and they like to hide it under their beds and in their drawers and everything. So y'all, I went through all of it. And I know I didn't bring you through the entire process, because if I did, this video would be 8 years long and nobody would ever get through it. So I decided to just show you guys a few of the highlights. But you guys, I've been putting in some work over here. All right, so let's dive into this, and I can show you guys a few of the cute little items that I brought in. So I think the thing that I am maybe most excited about, actually I'll save my favorite things for last. But this I really loved. I brought home this dress. It's from Polygram, I guess is what it's called. It's just this pretty little like prairie style dress. My friend Lindsay sold this to me for $10. So I know you guys are thinking like garage sale, but she did say that this is like a boutique brand. It's also brand new. She only wore it one time. And so I love it. It's really nice. It's conservative and just really ultra feminine and pretty. And I cannot wait to wear this. So thank you so much, Lindsay. Again, this is like not a garage sale price, but one of the girls that was selling with us, homegirl had some expensive taste and her items were like very high end. And so she had a couple things. I didn't buy a ton of items, so I did put the $15 into this Fjallraven Kunken bag.
Is that how you say it? I've always wanted these, and I love this color. You'll see this all throughout our home. And, you know, it's kind of like a mini size. It's not the big ones. And so I don't know if the girls will use it, or maybe I'll use it for camp or something if I'm just toting around my sunscreen and Bible and stuff. But I've always wanted one of these, and so to find it for $15, I couldn't pass it up. My friend Lindsay always has the cutest girl clothes. So I did pick up a couple of these little sweaters for Rosie. I think that these were, yeah, $2 a piece. But look at these. I love dressing kids like little adults. It's my favorite thing. And then there was also this cute little cable knit one. And her daughter actually doesn't like wearing these things very much. And so they are in nearly new condition. So I thought that these were a steal for $2. And I also found this cute little dress for $2. You guys can see it's got this pretty texture to it. And this little cutie is from H&M. All right, and last of the little kids' clothes, I just got this little dress for Rosie. I'm really trying to scale back on buying Rosie new clothes. I used to buy her clothes for each winter and summer season, but now that she's getting older, she's able to wear her clothes from years prior, and so I don't feel like I have to buy as much each year, and I'm just trying to get the most out of the clothes that we have. I did pick up this little pair of high-waisted shorts. It's almost made out of like sweatshirt material, but y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I'm low on shorts, and I love that they're high-waisted. I have hardly any pairs of high-waisted shorts. Almost all the ones that I have are like 10 years old. You guys, I know. I'm the worst. I got a cute little tank top just for around the house. This one was also $2. The funny thing about these shoes is that they actually belong to my friend Marissa, and then she had a garage sale. My friend Lindsay bought them from her at the garage sale, and now I bought them from Lindsay at the garage sale too. So these were another $2 find. I found another pair of little cute Birkenstocks for Rosie. These are in her current size, and so she sees me wearing these around the house day and night, and so she can't wait to match mama, and I can't wait either. For Ivy, I did find these cute little shoes. I think that these are handmade, honestly. They feel a lot like my handmade huaraches that I have. She did have these for $4, but since they were left at the end of the garage sale and nobody bought them, she let me just have them for free. And lastly, I did just find these two cute little leather bows for Ivy. So she's been a little bit more interested in bows lately. So we'll see if she will let me put these in her hair, but homegirl just likes it all in her face. But that's how all my kids were. Oh my goodness, and I almost completely forgot the favorite item that I brought home. Okay, so this has a little bit of like, I don't know if it's dirt or dust on it or it needs to be cleaned, but y'all, I'm like almost positive that this is like an authentic Persian rug. And you guys can see that it's pretty small, but it was there at the garage sale for $5, and it was sold by the girl who had a lot of nice like higher end things. But what makes me think that is just like the shape and the texture of it. So by shape, I mean like the fact that it's like a little bit larger on this end than it is on this end. It makes me think that it was done like on an actual loom. So you guys, I was so excited about this. I thought it was really pretty, and I wanted to make sure that I showed y'all instead of completely forgetting it in the video. All right, everybody, well, that wraps up today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed cleaning the house, and I hope that this inspired you to clear out your own home, because decluttering is something that I need to be better at doing like all through the year and not just like having huge dumps twice a year. I said it. Anyway, y'all. Okay, well, on that note, I'm gonna leave and I will see you guys next week. Bye.